Sleep. We all pay little attention to it until we are sleep deprived. One night with poor or little sleep can wreck our mood, zap our energy levels, but also interrupt fat burning and muscle strength. But good sleep gets harder to come by the older we get. Let's discuss a few proven strategies to improve sleep. Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Monica, a primal health coach. Sleep is a very primal need for all living beings, and humans are no exception. I tend to get very frustrated when I can't sleep. I don't like to take chemicals of any kind, so I opted for some research and experimenting in order to find what works for me and ensures that I get a good night's sleep. The secret to good sleep lies in your bedtime routine. Try any combo of these suggestions and find what works for you. It may take a little trial and error, but it is so worth it. Good sleep, it turns out, starts in the morning. Go outside, stretch, look at the sky, no matter if it's the morning sun you see or a cloudy sky. Believe it or not, you likely still get more light than you do indoors. Enjoy the light in your face for a few minutes. Very effective. Walk your dog outside in the early morning when the sun comes up. If you can't get outside, turn on all the bright lights around you. This helps to set your circadian rhythm, your internal clock. Bright light from the sun or other sources in the morning tells your body to be awake and active. Exercise regularly. A regular exercise routine helps improve sugar and insulin levels, decreases stress, and keeps limbs and joints flexible. Frequent enemies of good sleep are achy joints, too much energy and glucose in your body, and too high cortisol levels. All this can be remedied very effectively with exercise. Walks in the morning and in the evening are very effective as they reduce cortisol, a stress hormone. Try not to work out too late into bedtime, as that could hinder proper relaxation. Morning workouts are my personal favorite. If I miss a morning workout, I try to get it in during my lunch break at work. If I can't get it in, I push it to the next day, as working out in the evening leaves me bright-eyed for too long. Don't eat too late in the evening. Schedule your dinner some 3 to 4 hours before bedtime, and don't snack after dinner. That gives you time to digest and reduce the risk of heartburn and other digestive upsets. Should you have heartburn though, try to sleep on your left side, as that will position stomach and esophagus lower and reduce the acid's flow upwards. Go for a leisurely walk to help digestion. I personally don't handle sweet or spicy foods very well in the evening. A little self-experimentation can help avoid indigestion at bedtime and ensure better sleep. Also avoid alcohol a few hours before bed. Often easier said than done, as many people feel that alcohol relaxes them and makes them sleepy. But alcohol will always be the first thing that the body burns, and the ethanol releases cancer-causing toxins into your body that the liver has to work overtime to remove. While the liver works on that, your glucose metabolism can tank, and the sudden drop in glucose will wake you up and make falling asleep difficult. Hydrate well with water during the day, but stop drinking 2 hours before bed to reduce the number of nightly trips to the bathroom. Of course, avoid coffee some 6 hours before bed. Caffeine in coffee and also in teas will keep you awake. It has a half-life of up to 5 hours, but its effect can disturb sleep for even longer. It depends a little on your personal sensitivity. I have found that I have to stop all caffeine at 2 p.m. or I have nobody to blame but myself if I can't sleep. Stop using screens at sundown. Most devices have blue light filter settings, or you can use a light filter app like f.lux. The blue light in that light sends messages to your brain similar to those received in the early morning when you wanted to wake up. If there is a sunset, by all means try to catch a good view of it. In the evening, candlelight or a nice fireplace have the same effect. The clue is in the red light. There are also orange or red tinted glasses on the market, which may be helpful if you have to use a screen at night. I personally have them, but I don't find them very helpful for myself. I found it more effective to just turn off the devices and read a good book, dimming all other lights in the house. Have consistent bed and wake up times. Try to maintain this even on the weekends and when on vacation. Again, having pets can help. I have 2 dogs that absolutely don't care what day of the week it is, and that are much more effective waking me up than any alarm clock ever was. Create a relaxing bedtime routine for yourself. This will send calming signals to your nervous system and prepare your body for sleep. Have a nice book on the nightstand, listen to some soft music, take a shower to help you relax and lower your body temperature. Use that cozy pajama and get comfy. Do not watch TV in bed. Many people fall asleep with the TV, and the light and sound will keep them from sliding into deep sleep. And they won't get restorative sleep all night. I used to watch some programs in the evening in bed, but I've made an effort to change my habits, and I don't even miss it. The effort well paid off. Keep your bedroom as dark as you can. Turn off electronics and have some dark curtains. The temperature in your bedroom is also important. Cooler environments are better for deep sleep. Makes me think that our ancestors preferred cold and dark caves to sleep. Also reduce noise. Earplugs may help if you have a noisy house or bed companion. In my experience, they take a little getting used to, but the peace and quiet they provide can well be worth it. For the cold, I live in the Houston area, so it is hot. I have opted to get a window AC unit, which provides me with a very cool bedroom and also some white noise from the AC. Try some relaxation techniques. Bedtime yoga, box breathing, or resonant breathing are great to lower your blood pressure and reduce stress and anxiety. Especially breathing exercises are very good sleep meditations. For box breathing, breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, breathe out for 4 seconds, and hold for 4 seconds. Repeat. Another technique that I personally prefer is resonant breathing. There are a number of phone apps you can download for free that will guide you for this breathing exercise. You can program in most of these apps for how long you will be breathing in and for how long you will be breathing out. Breathing out for longer lowers your blood pressure and calms the nerves. So I use the 4 counts breathing in and 6 to breathe out. The app I use marks the in and out breath with different soft gongs. I find that this counting and paying attention is wonderful to help me turn off the brain chatter, and it puts me into a meditative state. After some 10 to 20 minutes, I am ready to fall asleep very fast. These exercises are also indicated if you wake up. Train yourself to sleep with a closed mouth, or use a piece of adhesive tape to close your mouth. Breathe through the nose, also when you go for walks or exercise moderately. Breathing through the nose increases nitric oxide, Nitric oxide is a gas produced by the body, combination of equal parts oxygen and nitrogen. Its primary role is to relax the blood vessels, which lowers blood pressure and improves cardiac health. Nitric oxide allows more blood, oxygen, and nutrients to flow through the body to nourish vital organs. During exercise, it increases performance, which is an easy way to increase the fitness level. To increase the effect even more, try humming while nose breathing. If you like to sing in the shower or while driving, try humming instead. Works for me. For those with snoring problems or sleep apnea, try mewing. Mewing is a non-medical technique that involves pressing your tongue against the roof of your mouth. It's named after British orthodontists Mike and John Mew, who promoted the method in the 1970s. To mew, close your mouth and relax your tongue. Place the body of your tongue on the roof of your mouth with the tip of the tongue near the upper front teeth. Maintain this posture for as long as you can. You can feel how this tongue posture opens the airways in the throat by putting your hand on the upper part of your neck. Also helpful are exercises that strengthen the neck. At weight loss, as the tongue can have a considerable amount of fat, mainly in the base, which will obstruct airways. This works also for snoring. Which, of course, I don't know. Even if occasionally waking up with a completely dry mouth should tell me that I did snore. I resort to mouth taping for a few nights to get the habit of sleeping with my mouth shut installed into my habits again. Consider herbal teas or supplements at night to help you sleep. The best herbal teas for sleep seem to be chamomile, lemon balm, valerian root. You can find online some interesting and tasty combinations of herbs that may help you relax and sleep better. Experiment a little and see what tastes the best and makes you sleepy for you. Try magnesium supplementation. When you experience laxative effects, you've reached your dose. Most of us are deficient in magnesium. Magnesium relaxes and helps sleep that way. Melatonin may also work, especially in older folks, as the natural production of this hormone lessens. But it is a hormone, so consider side effects. I personally like to use it occasionally when I already know that the Z's will be hard to come by after a stressful day. Remember that any new habit takes a while to install itself, and be patient but determined to get your sleep routine established and on track. If you wake up during the night, meditate or do some breathing exercises. This is pretty much the same as you may find out. And if nothing helps and you feel as if you just had an espresso shot at 2 a.m., don't despair. Take into account that the concept of biphasic sleep has been forgotten in modern times thanks to the availability of cheap light sources deep into the night. But for millennia, humans slept in 2 periods. In medieval times, people even got up during the night, completed some tasks, which probably may have included reproduction, and went back to sleep. This was happen especially in long winter nights when people went to sleep early to save fuel sources used for lighting and heating, and the morning was far away. When I lay awake, I try not to get frustrated, as that will kill any attempt to go back to sleep. I try to think that I may just be experiencing some ancestral sleep pattern that is still rooted deeply in our genes. For some reason that works to keep me relatively calm. If I have a very repetitive and insistent thought that keeps me awake, I write it down. That seems to get it out of my mind and I can go back to sleep after a while. These are the tips and tricks that work for me. No routine is 100% effective, and I find that I have to switch and update some elements every so often. Please let me know in the comments what tips and tricks work for you. Please share how you improve your sleep quality. I am always looking for new ideas to try out. I don't think you can sleep too well, but you can try. Please consider subscribing and liking. I'd really appreciate that. Thanks for watching.